Flying domestically in Nigeria can be a challenge, especially when you fly Air Peace, as you probably saw yourself in my last video. But today, I should be pleasantly surprised. I flew Azman Air from Kano to Lagos, and I experienced some of the kindest and loveliest set of cabin crew, which partially restored my faith into Nigerian aviation. So please, today, join me on a trip on Nigeria's most friendliest airline.
Cool.
Let's go. Guys, beautiful good morning. It's 4 a.m. I am in Kano, up north in Nigeria, and today I'll be flying the Kano-based airline Azman Air all the way down south to Lagos. So let's do it. Let's go to the airport. So, but before we go to the airport, just counting my money for the taxi driver who's going to pick me up at 5 a.m. and look how floppy the money is. I think that has been in circulation for quite some time. But this is around 500 Naira, which is roughly $1. And cash is king here, to be honest, because there was not a single place that would accept my international credit card. Apart from one hotel. Most of the places just doesn't work here. All right, let's do it. Let's fly Azman Air. Early mornings. Morning. Hey, just checking out.
Okay, which one for you?
805. And this is what an early morning looks like here in Kano. At the Tahir Palace. That's what the hotel is called. Benjamin, my friend, how are you? Thanks for waking up this early. How's it going?
Fine, everything.
Good. And this car is super annoying. The alarm has been going off all night. So today I'm flying Azman Air. They're from Kano, right? Azman Air?
Azman, yeah.
They're Kano airline, eh?
Kano, yeah.
Yeah. So if you drive from Kano to Lagos, how long does it take?
Almost 2 days.
2 days, wow. That's a long journey, no?
Very long journey.
Surely you're gonna open soon. I'll be okay. That's okay, like I'm fine waiting here by myself. No worries, no worries. Benjamin, thank you so much, hey? Have a good day. He's so cute, Benjamin, he's very comfortable. He goes, I want you to be comfortable, because it's still very early. As you can see, this is the domestic terminal here, and it hasn't opened yet, but I wanted to be here a little bit early. But Azman Air made global headlines last year for buying an old Airbus A340-600, which used to be the longest plane in the world, from Virgin Atlantic. And the unique thing about it is they have 415 economy class seats and only 2 business class seats, and they're right in front of the economy class cabin. It looks really odd, looks very interesting. That's why the aviation world was talking about it, because it's such a unique plane, which should be on the ground here in Kano as well. Maybe we get a glimpse or get to see it later when we board. Would be really cool, but it doesn't seem to be flying very often. It seems to be flying once a month to Jeddah for religious pilgrimage flights. So it doesn't get to see a lot of action, unfortunately, because it would be a very nice flight to review. Imagine I'd be sitting on a business class seat there with like 450 people in the back, and nobody knows why they installed just 2 business class seats right in the middle of the cabin. But let me quickly introduce today's sponsor to you. Today's video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. By using a VPN, you surf the internet safe and anonymously, and you get around censorship all around the world. Whether you want to use Instagram in China, make WhatsApp calls in Dubai, or access TikTok in India. And it works on all of your devices too. My favorite perk is finding cheaper flight deals by simply changing my IP address with Surfshark VPN, saving me hundreds of dollars every year. Surfshark also helps me to watch all sorts of live streams, sport events, and gives me access to all Netflix libraries from all around the world.
Match day 34 And the great news is, by using the link in the description box below, you will get 83% off and 3 additional months for free, which is a great offer. Now, let's go back to the review. After the collective morning prayer, the terminal started its operation and I was ready to check in for my flight on Azman Air.
So, I am inside the domestic terminal, which is probably the smallest and cutest terminal I've ever seen. Can I get a window seat in the back of the plane? Thank you.
You go here.
This way?
That's it.
That's mine. No explosive, no bombs, only drugs. I can go? Thank you, thank you. That's the funny thing here in Nigeria. You have to be with your luggage when it gets scanned. So in case they have some inquiries, we can have you search your own bag. So all checked in, all screened, security checks all done. Got my boarding pass. The 737, I think -300 Classic is waiting for me to take me to Lagos. 2-hour flight. My last domestic flight in Nigeria, and on Sunday morning I'll be flying Air Peace on the 777 to Johannesburg. Maybe another exciting flight. So far it's been a smooth day, it's been a good day, because as I said, domestic traveling in Nigeria can sometimes be very challenging. Thank you.
Lagos.
Lagos. This one? So the 340 is just over there, and a few 747s as well. So beautiful.
Where's your bag here?
My bag? This is my bag. There you go.
This one?
Yeah. That's mine. Send it to Lagos, yes? Thank you. Send it to Lagos. Hey, how are you?
Have you identified your luggage?
Huh?
Your luggage?
My luggage, yeah, I've identified it, yeah. I go on board? How are you? How are you?
Camera is this.
Huh?
That's a camera.
Yeah, that's a camera. How are you? You good? All the way in the back. But it's the safest seat on the plane, they say. So guys, and here we are on board the 737-300, 25 years old, originally introduced to British Midlands to service, and then even flew for EasyJet back in the days. And this is a true classic. You can see the old, nice seats, absolutely no leg room, and the old overhead bins. This is an absolute treat for an AF geek. Also the overhead panels and everything, it's just so, yeah. I always say historical. Well, it's just beautiful. When do you ever get the chance to fly a 737-300 anymore? I can't think of any country. I can't even remember the last time I've been on a -300, if I have been, but it has been a very, very long time ago, because those planes aren't really in service anymore. And the crew's fantastic. Such a lovely crew. Everyone here in Kano, and this is what I loved about Kano, everyone here is so kind and lovely. It's no comparison to people in Lagos and Abuja, which is a bit very different, a bit more, I wouldn't say arrogant, but much more, I don't know, I wouldn't say unfriendly either, but they don't have that joy and happiness in their life, it seems. But yeah, flight time is 2 hours, and right now you're looking at a very happy AF geek. So everybody has to follow you now on YouTube. Blessing just started her YouTube journey. That's cool.
you very much.
So what are you vlogging about?
I'm vlogging about aviation. We talk about everything aviation.
That's good. I have so many aviation followers, so if you want to follow the life of a Nigerian cabin crew,
Yeah.
there you go, follow you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Such a lovely airline, right? She came to me because she noticed my camera when I boarded, or she already during boarding, she said, oh, you have a nice camera. And finally, in Nigeria, camera-friendly cabin crew and airline staff. That's so refreshing. So we'll make sure. I haven't seen Blessing's content yet, but what a cool name she has as well. So go check out her channel.
What impressed me the most though was how vocal the crew was about cabin safety, something that didn't exist on AOPs. And we also left on time, taxiing past some 747s as well as the infamous Airbus A340 of Azman Air. However, right now it's also a good time to subscribe to my channel, and if you're subscribed, to put on the notification bell. You would make my day. Thank you!
So say there's probably like 60, 65 passengers on board and maybe 100 mosquitoes. I don't know how they get on a plane, but there's literally mosquitoes everywhere. But other than that, Blessing came around for another round of selfies. She's so lovely. She's really, really kind. It's always a difference it makes, right? The crew. And on this plane, on this flight to Lagos, crew is really, really lovely, very friendly. There's no comparison to AirPs where there's such a bunch of arrogant crew. This is really lovely here. I enjoyed this. This is what flying is all about. Great set of crew, an amazing airplane, 737 Classic, 25 years old, and yeah, really enjoying it. So what I also like about the interior is the colors, the very sharp green and the red. You could almost think I'm on Biman, Bangladesh, because that's what the national flag looks like. So I also got to mention Ahmed, the purser of this flight, also a really nice guy, really cool guy. Very lucky with my crew this early morning. And it is very early morning. We all had to get up at 5 or 4 a.m. In my case, 4 a.m. And we're all in such a good mood, right? Isn't that great? Thank you. You're such a blessing. Thank you so much.
I don't know, you like it?
I do, very much, very much. Awesome. Thank you so much. Isn't she the cutest? Got some bread, got a muffin, as well as a coffee. I didn't tell them I was coming. This is just from one F-Geek to another, from one YouTuber to another. It's really lovely. Puts a smile on my face. If there's one thing I don't like about flying in Africa is the turbulences. They're very intense always. African skies are very turbulent. So if you've always been wondering what a 25-year-old 737 lavatory looks like, here we go. You can tell it's been around for some time. It's not the youngest anymore, but it still looks considerably clean. Unlike Ibom Air was the worst. From all the labs that I've reviewed in Nigeria, Ibom Air was an absolute madness. And given that plane was only a year old, so that was quite intense. But yeah, nothing special really. But yeah, probably be hard to go for bigger business here, since the toilet seat is clearly missing. But still, It smells really good, but that's probably because of the air freshener. Yeah, well, this is it. This was the loo review here on Azman Air. Probably the first on YouTube ever. So reward me with a like right now. Hit that like button.
I made my way back to the cabin where the crew prepared the plane for landing. I think Azman Air is a great example that sometimes you don't need shiny, new, fancy planes, but a compassionate crew which takes huge pride in their jobs. And that's, for me, is the story of Azman Air.
Thank you, good job, hey? Ahmed, blessing. My new favorite airline. Having a little power cut, so the luggage belt stopped moving, so we gotta wait a little longer. I need to go to Shoregate.
Okay, let's go.
And how much is it?
Let's go, don't worry.
No.
Church gate go there.
You gotta give me a price.
Which church you get?
Shoregate.
Church gate. 6,000.
Huh?
6,000.
For 6,000, I can go to Abuja for 6,000.
No, we are buying black market. I bought 5 liters this morning, 5,000 naira. You know about that.
No.
I'll pay car park.
No, thank you though. Thank you. All good.
You're my master. Okay, pay 5,000. I want to carry you guys.
But you know, if I go with Bolt to Lekki, if I go to Lekki, you'd say 6,000. It's okay.
Look where.
All good, no problem. Okay, black market, taking a taxi. There's no good hotels here.
Hey, let me take you to a nice hotel.
No, I already paid and booked at Shoregate. I already.
You know Welcome Center? You can Google it.
No, I have to go to the Shoregate because I already paid for it.
Okay, they already paid for.
Yeah. Right, thank you. So guys, welcome to the Shoregate Hotel right next to the airport. It's my last night in Nigeria. Tomorrow I'll be flying on Air Peace 777 to Johannesburg, so subscribe right now if you don't want to miss out on that video, because flying Air Peace is always a very not peaceful experience from my experience from my previous flight. Such a disaster airline, but maybe tomorrow is going to be better. Today I did enjoy my flight. I found my new favorite airline here in Nigeria, I guess, Azman Air. Great crew, beautiful plane, AFKIC friendly crew especially, and I like that. I like the spirit, and crew makes it or breaks it. That's always what it's like with an airline. So today I was very happy. It was a great trip, worth it, getting up early in the morning. And this is it, guys. If you want to support my work, check out my Patreon in the description box below. Something going on the floor. And yeah, this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and wherever you're off to, have a safe trip.